This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Dogs will kick this away and start us off. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. He'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to a 34. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going of what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Sticking with the running game. Past the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it in the open. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Now the Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense there to get their cleats in the ground.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Pass rush swarming him again.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Big throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Aggies will have to punt this one away.
Number 13 on to kick it away.
The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Strong effort on the catch, but couldn't get a foot down. And bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Fair catch made at the 20. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the running back takes the handoff. Powers through the tackle. Oh, he breaks free, still going. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Was So nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Give it to the back again. And they bring him down for a loss. After the big game, they feed him the ball again, but the defense all over it this time.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's looking to scramble. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Heading for the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? 1st down. He's going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this 1st down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Quick pass, the catch is made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the a guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He lets it go. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. He's got a first down and more. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pocket breaking down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete.
They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll give it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Okay, it's third down after that run. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Touchdown, Aggies! They finish off the scoring drive. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Bulldogs will send the punt team onto the field. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Stays on his feet. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down play coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
He escapes the pocket.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They call the draw play here. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Gives it to the back. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive.
6-9-1, Gators far. Clear, clear, ready.
He's brought down, but good for a 1st and goal at the 4. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Now they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? And looking to throw now on first down. He's looking deep down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that previous play. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Fine time now, rolling to his left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Handoff to the back. Gets the first and still running. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. QB bootlegs here. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And here's the handoff. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage and you can throw it over top of it.
Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets loose. Looking to scramble now. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, you go with dime coverage. Good call by this defense, but it shows you the versatility as well. This quarterback takes off to scramble, and they do a good job of getting out of coverage and keeping him short of that first down mark.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Receiver in motion now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Bought some time, now lets it go. And this time it's complete. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Send the back in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14. And he'll set up to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Dogs.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here comes a handoff. And they hit him in the backfield. It's a loss on this play. The defense just tired of seeing that running back get loose for big games. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Aggies. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. The receiver grabs it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's caught inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Add 6 more points to the total.
Touchdown, Georgia. Number 19, hauls it in the end zone.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further.
Texas A&M, 31, Georgia, 12.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the target, and it's complete. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the route is on.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. A running play called on fourth down. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. Breaking free at midfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Caught by the receiver. And they bring it down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The Dogs line up with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense has it. It's still going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He dumps it off to the tight end. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He lets it rip. He's got a man down the middle. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. Oh, the ball is loose near the goal line. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. But a dream finish for this defense. Take the ball away, crush any chance of a comeback. Now you can just kneel down and secure the win. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Back lined up at the one. He's going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
So it's 2nd and 10 from their own one. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face 3rd and long or punt from this position. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And it's a safety to essentially slam the door and secure this victory. After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Do what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.